As a writer, do you ever sit down to plot a story and just stare at a blinking cursor? I mean, I do. What if I told you there's a formula that's used in some of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters and it works every single time? It's called the Save the Cat beat sheet. It's a storytelling framework that maps out every major beat of your story, from the opening image to the final shot. And today we're breaking it all down with a modern fan favorite example, Zootopia. I say fan favorite, but it's really me. I'm the Zootopia fan. So what is Save the Cat? Save the Cat is a story structure created by screenwriter Blake Snyder. He designed it to help writers craft tight, emotional, resonant plots that actually work on screen. It breaks a story into 15 beats, key moments your story should hit to grab your audience and never let go. It's used in Hollywood movies, TV, and YouTube videos like this one. And once you learn it, you'll see it everywhere. Why it's called Save the Cat? Because early in your story, ideally within the first 15 minutes, your protagonist should do something that instantly wins our sympathy. Something like saving a cat from a tree, but it doesn't have to be a heroic rescue. The goal is to make us care. You can also earn audience empathy by showing your character in a vulnerable moment. Maybe they're getting bullied. Maybe they just lost someone they love. Maybe they're failing but still trying. Whatever it is, give us a reason to root for them. What's the heart of this structure? Emotional investment from the very beginning. Let's break down the 15 beats of Save the Cat using Zootopia. Act 1, the setup. Opening image. We meet Judy Hopps, a young bunny acting out her dream of becoming a cop, even though everyone tells her it's impossible. 2, theme stated. Her dad says the key to happiness is settling for less. But Judy doesn't buy that. I don't know when to quit, she says. That's our theme. Don't give up even when the world tells you to. 3, setup. Now adult Judy trains hard, becomes the first bunny cop in Zootopia, and gets assigned to parking duty. We also meet Nick the fox, her foil, scam artist, and soon-to-be partner. 4 is our catalyst. Judy breaks protocol and chases a thief. She's scolded but ends up volunteering for a real case, a missing otter. 5, debate. Judy has 48 hours to solve the case or resign. She blackmails Nick into helping her, but can she trust him? Can she even do this job? It's a question we all ask ourselves, right? Act 2, the journey. Break into 2. Judy and Nick team up and start investigating. The buddy cop adventure officially begins. 7, B story. The relationship between Judy and Nick deepens. They learn from each other, challenge each other, and grow together. 8, fun and games. This is the meat of the story. Sneaking into crime dens, riding elevators in the rainforest district, dodging angry mob bosses. It's the promise of the premise. Bunny cop plus sly fox versus a city of mystery. Number 9 is our midpoint. They discover the missing predators are going savage and no one knows why. Suddenly, this is way bigger than one missing otter. 10, bad guys close in. The city begins to panic. Predators are feared and discriminated against. Judy starts to question her own biases. Nick walks away from their friendship. 11, all is lost. Judy gives a press conference and accidentally incites chaos. Zootopia turns against itself. Nick walks away. Judy resigns. The dream is dead. 12, Dark Night of the Soul. Judy returns home, broken, but a run-in with an old bully helps her uncover the truth. The night howlers aren't predators, they're toxic flowers that cause savagery. Act 3 is our finale. Break into 3. Judy returns to Zootopia. She apologizes to Nick and shares the discovery. They're back together and on a mission to expose the real villain. Number 14, finale. They uncover the mastermind. Assistant Mayor Bellwether. It wasn't predators at all. It was fear and prejudice weaponized for power. Judy and Nick stop her, save the city, and prove that anyone can be anything. So 15 is your final image. Nick is now a police officer. Judy's his partner. The dream that seemed impossible at the start, it came true. Why Save the Cat works? The Save the Cat structure works because it mirrors the emotional highs and lows of real life. It gives your story rhythm, flow, and catharsis. It's clear, it's flexible, and it makes plotting so much easier. Want to actually use Save the Cat to finish your story, not just understand it. Here are a few practical writing tips to help you turn this structure into a powerful storytelling tool. Start with your final image. Before writing a single scene, ask yourself, how does your story end? What has changed in your protagonist or their world? Once you know your final image, you can reverse engineer your opening image and all the beats in between. Use fun and games to deliver on your premise. This is the section that sells your story. The trailer trailer moments, the poster moments. If your story is Jurassic Park, this is where dinosaurs chase people. Make sure this section reflects the core idea that got you excited to write the story in the first place. Themes should shape character change. In the theme stated beat, someone usually says something that sounds wrong, but will prove right. The theme should echo in the character's arc, especially at the midpoint in Dark Night of the Soul. If your theme is, you can't do it alone, show your hero trying and failing alone until they finally reach out. Time your beats for pacing. Save the Cat was designed for screenwriting, but it works for novels and shorts too. If you pace it well, try this rule of thumb. Act 1 is equal to your first 25%. Act 2 is going to be your middle for 50%. And Act 3 is going to be your final for 25%. Knowing where your story is dragging or rushing helps you tighten the structure and keep readers locked. Avoid checklist writing. The beats are tools, not rules. Don't force your story into the mold. Use the mold to shape your story. Let your characters drive the beats, not the other way around. That's where emotional authenticity comes from. Final thought. Whether you're writing screenplays, novels, or even YouTube videos, Save the Cat is one of the most powerful storytelling tools you can use. And if you want to dive deeper into more frameworks like the hero's journey, 3-act structure, or ABDCE, click right here on this playlist. It's full of writing tools that'll change the way you build stories. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment below. What story structure do you use? That's all I have for today. Keep writing. Bye.